The students that participate in the research projects here at the college with myself and Dr. Williams very quickly get exposed to both the intellectual and the practical aspects involved in scientific research. The research is entirely driven by the work and dedication of the Emmanuel undergrads. We think by participating in research, it helps provides context to their coursework. When they're taking some of their electives throughout their education, they can then tie that back into work that they're actually doing in the lab. These projects exemplify the mission of the college by providing a concrete example of a promise that we make to all students, both current and prospective, that if you come to Emmanuel, you put in the time, the work, and have the dedication, you can achieve pretty much anything, whether it be going to Harvard Medical School or making that new discovery that no one else in the world has yet made.
We are an information-saturated world, and we have to teach our students how to prioritize their use of that information in lots of different ways. As a student once told me, she said, "Dr. Stepansky, I remember you always said, what company doesn't want people who have good writing and communication and research skills?" So the message of the English department is very much one of, you can go anywhere with this. It's all about language. Language is powerful, that language is a way to influence the world and kind of take control of the world and in the best possible way, to bring into fruition the mission of Emmanuel, for them to be critical thinkers, to allow them to be global in their outlook, and that will enable them to be ethical decision makers who will go out and transform the world in that rich tradition of the Sisters of Notre Dame who founded Emmanuel.
A personal college for me, first and foremost, is the connections a student will make with a faculty member. And those connections can be everything from just taking a class with a faculty member, that's a small number of students in the classroom, to working with the faculty member as an instructional assistant, or publishing with the faculty member. It also means making connections to other people at the college, other administrators in other offices. Students will work closely and specifically with the internship office. They might, if they study abroad, they'll work closely with that office. It means that a student will be broadly educated, and that's so important in a complex and ever-changing world. The faculty, the administrators, the staff, we all want students to succeed and to go out into the world, whether it's the world of work or to graduate school, prepared for that next phase of their life.
When the students come to Emmanuel College, they're at the very different level. I teach 3D foundation course, and it's important for me to find out where they're at so that I can tailor my guidance to them. Articulating work is important because to be able to articulate, you need to analyze your work and you need to assess your work. So all about being aware of what you do. So obvious reason is that if you're not really sure about what's strong and what's weak about your work, you won't be able to improve your work effectively. If you're able to articulate your work and present your work in a very clear way, you're more likely to get better responses. Through those experiences, they discover something, and that's really important. When students finally realize their work is successful, it feels great.